Africa can, Morocco can. Yes, we can. Mama Africa, rise. Golden prize. Africa cup, level up. 25-5-5. AFCON now live. African football alive.
AFCON Extra kicks off right now. My name is Tony Kwalanda, and of course this show is watched internationally, specifically in Morocco. And for those who don't know, Morocco is celebrating a new year of the Lord 2976, if I'm not wrong. So happy new year to our Morocco brothers and sisters. Happy new year to His Majesty the King. Happy new year to the Prince of Morocco. Happy new year to the entire Morocco fraternity. And for course, those who are in Morocco, please ensure you celebrate. If you see people celebrating, it is their new year. And today Morocco will be celebrating against Nigeria. It's good to have Celine Waizera in the house, and also Michael Barnabe. I know Celine is looking at me, those of like, wow. Let me tell you, as in, question. Yes, we cannot, as Moroccans, that's why I learned fully the full regalia of Morocco, from head to toe to chest and any other invisible paraphernalia. Yote ni ya Morocco. Ongea mbaya Celine. Leo Morocco inapiga, mupende msipende, mumechange marefari, mumepindua refari, mumefanya mpaka kama gideri, njugu, wamekaranga. I can tell you for one sure thing.
Nakuhurumia
kichwa Morocco.
Nakuhurumia sana.
Semi-finals are here, Celine. Sorry za jaba.
Tono umesema Morocco wako mwaka wa?
Wako 2976.
2976.
The year of the Lord.
So they already know nana alibeba hii kikombe.
They already know. Now
so wako in future.
Now ndo mimi nakwambia,
yes.
I'm happy sasa tunajua hiyo story. Let me just confirm that very well. Niliambiwa hiyo kitu Morocco.
Yes.
So it is the year of the Lord 2976.
They are in the future.
Happy New Year to Morocco. They are in the future.
So they already know who won this tournament.
They already know who will win
this
Africa Cup of Nations.
But it's not them.
Stand on the winning side.
It's not them. Even though they know it's not them.
Lakini mnapigwa leo. That's true. Mnapigwa honestly. Yes. And I think tutakuta watu wa West Africa watakutana wote wawili kwenye finali. Yeah. That's it. That's my feeling. I think Morocco lazima itandikwe.
Yeah, most definitely you're going to put up a fight,
yeah.
But at the end of the day you're not proceeding to
losing.
the finals. You're losing. Today took a 1v2.
Yeah. I would like this, my special analysts to put money where the mouth is. Ama ni mouth where the money is. Waweke tu saa hii. Tuweke kama ni 1,000, 10,000 on national television. Ndio tukiamuka kesho Alhamisi, the second day of 2976 of Morocco. We shall be here to take all your money. I am putting 1,000 Kenya shillings. Wekeni hapa saa hii. Tutapatia super director wetu Kevo na kushuku. Tutapatia Duncan Mutua, juu unajua Mutua.
You only need to promise us that if we win, you will give us our money. You will give us our money.
I will give you.
Yes.
If you win, I'll give you back your money.
I will.
However, if Morocco wins, I'm taking myself. All your money.
No problem.
Leteni pesa.
No problem.
Leteni do.
Yes,
no problem.
Leteni do. Leteni mdomo mingi.
Jiamini.
Yes, a lady I don't wekeza.
No.
No, we are not wekizing.
Fanya aje.
No, we are putting money where our mouth is.
Whether you like it or not, you are losing today. Anachukua M-Pesa.
Kani kona machuani. We dadu.
Anataka kulipa rent na sisi, but
kona machuani.
So, mimi I can use my transaction. Mtumie. Mimi I'm very
Danko unatumia 1,000.
Yes.
Celine anatuma 1,000.
Hakuna shida.
I didn't agree.
I will give him 2,000. I win.
Good.
We win. You don't get anything.
It's okay.
Wewe unapewa yote.
Yes, mimi napatiwa.
Sawa. I'm giving away 1,000. Niko na cash nitapatiana. Sikutaki kutoa saa hii hapa cash. Juu nimefunga na blada. So I will give out my money. Ama
Tony anajua who is winning because you know yeye na His Majesty ni marafiki. So na wako in future. So already it's like he knows.
Tumemaliza the story. We have finished that story.
Morocco is not winning tonight.
It's okay.
That's it.
I will give you my 1,000. If Morocco does not win, I'm giving you my 1,000. And we are looking at whoever wins, whether penalties, extra time, or bundugulegela akashia, tunakupatia 1,000 yako.
Mwenye yani anaingia finali, simple. Thank you.
Let's look at the journey and the safari. Umesema nianze wapi Danko? Danko is my producer today.
Uniombe.
Amesema tuanze hiyo Senegal. Safari ya Senegal ama ya Morocco? Let's start, of course, with, I'm being told we start with the journey. Look at Senegal versus Egypt, because that will be the first game will be played this particular evening. Wednesday, the semi-finals, all of them, zinamalizwa leo tukiangalia mafinali on Sunday. And so, Senegal versus Egypt. This is a very interesting game. And remember, these fixtures, all these teams are having players who have been have won the African Footballer of the Year. Talk about the Salahs, talk about the Sadio Manes, talk about all of...
There are 5.
Yes. Watu wa Congo kabisa.
Yes.
So na nyinyi hapa mnasema ati Morocco are not winning. But let's look at the journey ya Morocco, Celine. No, Senegal rather. Let's start with the Senegal journey, and of course, versus Egypt. Hizo magemu mwonaje all the way to where they are. Do they deserve to be where they are? Senegal and Egypt.
I mean, yes, they have showed us that they are capable of winning this tournament. Because if you look at Senegal, I don't think they have collected any loss since the tournament started up to now. I think the only thing that they have collected is a draw. The one they played against, it was DR Congo. Yeah, I think that's the only draw that they have collected. It has been a good journey for them. It has not been as tough, and it has not been as easy as they could have thought of.
Yes.
But kudos to them. Reaching the semi-finals, it's a milestone. In as much as maybe they don't make it to the finals, reaching the semi-finals is a good milestone for them. Yeah.
And of course, Barnabe yourself, I know these two teams, you'll be on the side of West Africa instead of Egypt.
100%.
What would be the reason for that particular game, for that, your opinion?
Because I want Mo Salah to retire without an Africa Cup of Nations.
Liverpool, shots fired!
Mo Salah has actually, Egypt has been runners-up twice. And he has participated in those two. And he has not won it. He has almost won everything with the Liverpool. Premier League, Champions League. But in Africa, this very, very prestigious one, he has not won it. And you see, he is again going against his former teammate. And so this is more than a fight. This is bragging rights, a kind of a fight. So that is my reason. I don't want him to win it because I think nataka tu atoshane na Didier Drogba, because I and Didier Drogba one, you know, we are friends, so nataka asimwache. Yani wabaki tu pale. But honestly, I think they have a chance to win it. But I don't think they're going through tonight.
And of course, I know already Senegal has a player that features in Saudi Arabia. Egypt has a player who almost went to Saudi Arabia, but refused, and now is being chased like a spent cartridge in the name of Mo Salah. So,
going there.
Yeah. So this will be a very interesting fight, and of course, both of the players who have tested some top accolades in Africa. And just to read some of the statistics, before we listen to Koulibaly, if I'm not wrong, my director, Victor Kevo, 6 of Senegal's last 7 wins were by a 2+ goal margin. Senegal led at halftime in 7 of their last 8 victories. 7 of Egypt's last 7 games saw both teams score. And then 5 of Egypt's last 7 losses produced an over 2.5 goals. Let's listen into the Senegal contingent ahead of this fixture.
I think about this argument now, but for the future, I think that 4 years is little too much for players like for national team of Africa, because we know that it's really important for the Africa to have the Africa Cup for every 2 years, for the development of the continent, for the pride of our continent. I think that every 2 years was amazing. But now if the decision is like this, we're going to see what's going to be the future.
Koulibaly, very, he's also in Saudi Arabia, playing, of course, his professional football there currently. Sadio Mane, wako huko. So these are 2 players definitely who know each other very well, playing the national team. They are solid, ni watu wanaelewana sana. And I'm looking, of course, now here we come to some of the key players we're looking forward to in both Senegal and in the side of Egypt. Sadio Mane being the star player. We've seen, of course, he's been not many people have been speaking about how he's performing at Africa Cup of Nations, but he's been very instrumental in most of the successes that Senegal has registered. So Sadio Mane, I'm reading, contributed, of course, to Senegal's success with a goal and 3 assists. So it's very instrumental to that. Celine, what do you think about Sadio Mane? Will he be the person to watch out, or will he just be playing sort of a free role so that not many people can be one-on-one man on that in this particular game?
I think apart from Koulibaly, Sadio Mane is also a player that brings the experience to the Senegal team, because I think he has been in the team for a while, and each and every time he is in the team, we have seen him contributing to the team. When it comes even to build up, to scoring the goals, to holding the midfield, he's everywhere. He's like the captain of the team. Actually, he's the captain of the team, and he's carrying the team very well. And I think he is the player to look out for. In as much as people had high expectations of him, he's still performing in this particular tournament. And I feel like them meeting Egypt, it's going to be like a rivalry between him and Mo Salah because of what happened back at Liverpool. But I think he is a player to watch out for. He's still a good player.
Of course, both players will be featuring Egypt, Senegal. Both of them have tested Liverpool, have tested Anfield, have been at the COP. The team that is supported by my director, Kevo, hii team yako, but then mulishinda Carabao. And of course, moving to Mo Salah. Mo Salah is, I think, how many strikes away from... It's just two strikes away from equaling. Is it equaling or matching the record of the current coach of Egypt, Hassan? And Barnabe, Mo Salah definitely has proved that it's only hard work that actually put him. And we are wondering, Kevin and I are wondering what Arne Slot is not seeing in Salah.
Tony, it is evident that Mo Salah is having a good time with the team. Remember, he scored against Ivory Coast, and when they were edging them. So I think he has contributed really well. We did not see him in the first 2 matches of the group stages, but right now he's proving to be one of the best. And I think having in mind that this is a kind of football, it's a unique football. It's a physical, tussle. It is, mambo ya speed with his age, but he's still there. He's trying to prove himself.
Yes.
I think he deserves that credit. But I think honestly, with the backing he's having, and he has actually almost finished all the matches that he started. He has not been substituted in recent matches. That proves that he's still there, and definitely he will start against the opponent, and I think he might score, because these are some of the moments that define these giants. He might step up and score the only goal, and naisha hivyo. So for me, I still rank Sadio Mane, and I think he's one of the top contenders for this trophy. At the end of the day, hawezi pewa man of the tournament, but he is also a candidate to that.
For that, indeed. That Egypt, that Senegal, yes, but Egypt semi-final 1 will be played in Tangier. Tangier is the northern part of Morocco. A town that borders Spain. The nearest town in Spain side is Tarifa. Been there personally, and of course, remember, this Tangier is a place that is very significant to Morocco because it's near Tétouan. Tétouan is a town or a city in Morocco that harbors one of the biggest ports in the world in terms of the kind of volume of ships that actually come in and out of there, because that's where Mediterranean Sea meets the Atlantic Ocean. Now you know a bit of some history from Morocco. That's where the king, the majesty, alinipatia kofia. May God keep the king of Morocco. It's very important to say that. Morocco versus Nigeria, that's the game that now we get into. Tuko na dakika 10 before tumaliza hapa. Celine, wacha tuangalie hivi head to head history ya Morocco na Nigeria. I am so excited. And I've told you, we are already living in 2976, the year of the Lord. Happy New Year. We already know what happened in 2030. Sisi tuko 2976. So listen to me. Pesa ya hawa nimekula. Kesho tu ninahesabu hapa 3,000. So mwanze kuleta form mapema kesho, niko na mpango. Now, Morocco versus Nigeria.
Before uendelee, siulize watu wa Morocco kama tutafika Singapore. Je, kama tutafika Singapore bana,
Tutaongea na Prince.
Bas.
Niulize kama tutafika Singapore. Ama tutabaki tuna hizi shida zetu
hapa tuliachana na Canaan sasa ni Singapore. Anyway,
unajua setters na watch show. Now this will be the first AFCON head to head since 2004. That is the Morocco versus Nigeria. Morocco winning 3 of their 5 overall games head to head. Now, just some of the statistics before Celine and Barnabe weigh into it. Nigeria have scored 2+ goals in just one of their last 7 AFCON semi-finals. Nigeria have averaged 16.8 shots per game at this AFCON, a competition high tally. Morocco have failed to score in 3 of their prior 4 AFCON semi-finals. Only one of Morocco's 5 AFCON matches saw both sides score. Celine, where is your mouth and money? Okay, already we know where your mouth is, but money, pesa yako ni venye umesema tu mwanaume hawezi kula pesa yako, ni sawa. But of course, where is your
Did she? No, she didn't.
My toxic femininity doesn't allow me to bet. Yeah, but I feel like Nigeria is okay. Both teams are good because if you look at the squad, each team has a good squad depth. You look at the Morocco side, I think Ragregui has a good squad. Again, you look at Eric Chalet, also has a very good. I mean, it's gonna be a tough match. It's actually gonna be a tough match. Actually, we might get a surprise out of this game because in as much as me and Barnabe, we are saying Nigeria is gonna win it. We said the same thing against Cameroon, but what did Morocco surprise? Morocco surprised us with 2 goals. But I feel like, no, Skutoki, I'm just saying the truth. I'm just saying the truth. And I feel like Nigeria is going to come prepared and also Morocco is going to come prepared. And if you look at both teams, they have like players who have won African Footballer of the Year. We have Ashraf Hakimi, who won it last year, and we had Ademola Lookman, who won it the previous year before Ashraf won it. I mean, it's a good squad, having good players like Ashraf. I think Ashraf captaining that team is good. Also, Ademola Lookman, he's a very good player when it comes to that team. And you look at all players at the Nigerian squad, they are good players. We cannot rule out a player. And I hope Nigeria are not going to give Brahim Diaz his 6th goal. But all the best to Nigeria.
But just before you come to Barnabe, before you come to here, Mo Salah won the Africa Footballer of the Year in 2017 and 2018. Sadio Mane won it in 2019 and 2022. Victor Osimhen in 2023, Ademola Lookman in 2024, Ashraf Hakimi in 2025.
Ademola Lookman again is winning next.
Tell me why.
Because I think he's doing well both locally and internationally. And I think points and voters are favoring him. But anyway, I just want to talk about Morocco a bit.
Yes.
I think today Diaz might not tick because for me, I think, by the way, Diaz has no specific role in that team. Because many times you'll find him on the wing, Koflanku.
Yes.
The other side unampata ndani. He's a number 10, he's free, okay, sawa. But what I can tell you is this. Him and Al-Kanous are exchanging. They are alternating every minute,
yes.
because they both play, normally kwa yo right wing.
Yes.
But I can tell you this. If Ndindi, the combination of Ndindi, Iwobi, and of course, Lookman. Yes, I think he's playing. If watagundua this, then Diaz itakuwa ngumu. Because what you do as a Nigerian coach, you just assign. Because you have like 2 people. You have Saibari, ticking, and you have Diaz. Mark them, and Morocco is done. Both ukiangalia Morocco walikuwa na clean sheet last time. This time round, they will not keep a clean sheet against a team ambayo inapiga mtu 4 in the quarterfinals, Nigeria. So for me, I really feel like only 2 players, key players, Saibali, because he's everywhere. He has that ball control and that high IQ in the midfield and even going forward. So for me, I think hawa wawili tu wakishikwa, that's it. Because Morocco hawachezi sana katikati. Wanajaribu sana kuipeleka nje. They dribble too much. Hakimi is there, yes. But if utashika Diaz, Saibari, then Hakimi katika passing, utapata ball zote zinapotea. Unless yeye atumie his personal brilliance in terms of attack, because he's really a quality player in terms of defending and attacking. And that's why he's the best in Africa.
Now, let's listen into some of the coaches, or the coaches that, of course, will be featuring. That is for Morocco and Nigeria, and also as well as some of the players from Morocco.
Yes, it's a good question. I waiting this question a lot from Moroccan journalists, but it's good. It's from you. Look, in my country, it's like this. You need to accept when you are the coach of national team of Morocco. Every result you have a critics. Is true. I do my best for my country every time. Maybe I do a mistake sometimes, because every coach he do a mistake in his life, and is like this. Me, I'm stay focused with my team is what is important. I fight for my country. Critique every time. What I can fight about this. What is important is what you do in the pitch. When you win the game, it helped me a lot, because when you have only 4 defeats in 3 years and a half, and you make Morocco in semi-final in the World Cup and semi-final in the AFCON, normally nobody can speak, but in Morocco it's different. You win and you spoke. It's like this. You need to accept and to work a lot and to accept this. And we hope the next coach, inshallah, in Morocco, he do more of what I do me.
No, this is a big game, semi-final. We played our last game against Algeria. It was a good game for us. Now, a big game against a big team. So, we will enter slowly in this game, because we have a last training session today.
I mean, yeah, we know Brian Diaz can be is a dangerous player, which yeah, we need to pay close attention to him. Try to not let him play his style of play, because we know how dangerous he can be. So I think, I mean, we already played against great players, and we stopped them all. So I think the players, everyone knows what to do. Everyone is focused. We just do our thing, and yeah, I know that the boys are fully ready and focused for the game, and yeah, we hope we get the win at the end of the game.
Penalties.
About penalties, I mean, yeah, we've been practicing, of course, but we're not going to do that out here in the media.
Yeah, Moroccans, they are good players, and they're a fantastic team. But I don't think at this point we focus on them. We focus on our own strength, and we're just going to go out there and have fun for ourselves and our families to enjoy football.
Penalties, yeah, that will be one of those things in this particular fixture. Remember that Nigeria versus Morocco game will be played at the Prince Moulay Abdullah Stadium in Rabat. It's a 70,000 capacity stadium, a gross capacity stadium. Net can be maybe 50. It will be starting around 11 p.m. Kenyan time. The Senegal versus Egypt game starts at 8 p.m. Will be played at Grand Stade Tangier, or if you like, the stadium, the great stadium in Tangier in Morocco, starting at 8 p.m. Kenyan time. Celine, umewasikia tukimalizia uko na kama 1 minute hivi.
I think when you look at that game, I think both teams, their strength was not tested when it comes to the group stages. But when it came to the round of 16 and the quarterfinal, I feel like that's where their strength was tested. Because if you look at Nigeria, playing a team like with Algeria is not an easy game. And at the end of the day, they won it, fair and square. You look at Morocco, they played, which team? Cameroon, they played Cameroon. Their strength was tested also. And I feel like both teams have what it takes to be at the semifinals, because playing such teams is no joke. And I really hope any of the team wins. I'm not going to say I'm going to favor one, but I'm favoring Nigeria, sorry. Yeah, but all the best to all the teams. I mean, we must get a champion. The four cannot be champions. We'll have the third place, first runners-up, and the winner. Yeah.
And of course, Barnabe, as we wind up, third place playoff will be played on Saturday at 7 p.m. Kenyan time. Your final prediction? Oh, we already know you're Morocco. And then umesema...
No, I'm not Morocco.
Oh, Nigeria. Yeah.
I'm Nigeria. First of all, Tony, one thing you need to know, Morocco versus Nigeria. Nigeria is beating Morocco 3-1. straight to the AFCON and the AFCON final. And of course, Nigeria is winning it. And mark my words, Nigeria is winning AFCON 2025. And on the other hand, it is 1-0. Egypt will be beaten by Senegal 1-0. So it's Senegal versus vijana wetu, Nigeria, maoga. Then maoga watapiga mtu na wainue 2025, AFCON 2025. Na hayo ndio yangu.
Kwa mengi yamesemwa, machache hayajasemwa. Of course, here on AFCON Extra. And remember, if you're planning to go and watch the final, please know how to speak Arabic or French or a little bit of Spain. I had a lot of problems with my English, Luya, Maragoli, and Cabras, because not many people speak these languages. You can imagine during my social events from 10 p.m. till 4 a.m. in Morocco, I was just in front of my bottle with the waiter. But of course, we appreciate, I know a lot of people are in Morocco enjoying that particular extravaganza. And here at AFCON Extra, we shall keep you updated, of course, what is happening, especially tomorrow. We shall be here to take the 3,000 Kenya shillings or wake up. Celine, Barnabe, and myself, thank you very much for watching. The entire team, of course, our floor managers here, camera, the team in studio here, our director, Kevin, a super producer, aka award-winning. We've had, of course, our sound. I didn't know who the sound engineer is. Ni Kolo, kuna ule assistant wake alikuwa hapa, so Kolo, asante sana. Graphics tuko na Naomi ama ni Jen? Jen, the gorgeous Jen, MCR, digital team, and of course on behalf of Cape Media, we want to wish you a happy Wednesday afternoon. Enjoy the semi-finals and see you tomorrow, and continue enjoying. Remember, we are broadcasting the Chelsea versus Arsenal Carabao Cup semi tonight. Hey, over and out. Tukutane tunapiga mtu.
Vidonge mpa.
Africa can, Morocco can. Yes, we can. Mama Africa, rise. Golden prize. Africa cup, level up. 25-5-5. AFCON now live. African football alive.